Welcome, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in with I, Enchantress D Babbler, on our evolutionary, revolutionary rise of a high that is happening at this moment in quantum time. So it took a little while to hit the record button, but finally, I know what's finally mean. But I had 3 dreams with this baby because I've been meaning to pull these out so that I can use them in one of our videos. But ta-da! I remembered. So this right here, this is where I keep them. You see a little thing I keep them, but if you can see, they're just tarot dice, right? So anyway, and then these that I have right here, this is what we're going to start with. This is what we're going to love water everything into quantum field. Look, onto the whole entire universe and planet, right? We're pouring evolutionary love into every situation, right? She's got the whole world in her hand. Right? We're pouring love on the whole entire planet. All of them. Love. Sorry. I like to cosplay a lot of things because that is how we do. Right? So, and then these babies I made. You know how I make things. So these are runes. Look how beautiful. Yeah, and it's the ingredients that are magically delicious, right, inside. So we're going to be using these beautiful runes that I have created here, right? So you see that? It has all the elements in it and magical ingredients that I have gathered on my personal travels that I have been intuitively guided to infuse in every concoction of magical thing that I create. So, I mean, I love it. So, yeah, so we're going to be using these to start off with. Yeah, so here we go. Hello, so wait, so I had like I had a moment, right? You know how like this is what I mean, like even just like when I talk about that we do a lot of things sometimes like absent-mindedly, right? We do things absent-mindedly, and like when do we pause? Like I like right in my hands, right? So when do we pause to really infuse that which we retain, right? Because it's just so much. It's so much information out there. It's so much personal experience within your multiverse of multiverses, of multidimensional, of intradimensional experiences, and then so much external information, so much external stimuli, so much internal information, so much internal stimuli. And so it could be a lot. And so we can often go through things, right? We can often go through things multiple times because it would be like what I call, for me, the hard-headed syndrome, right? Like, because it may take a few hits before it actually clicks, you know, that type of thing. And so I had one of those little moments earlier because I was like also like playing back you know, because when I upload and I do my videos and stuff, I'm usually on the run, or not on the run, but you know, on the go. I'm doing a lot of different stuff, so I don't edit them. I just upload them, right? And I set it for the dates that they're gonna go and stuff like that or whatever. I oftentimes create the thumbnails much later, but they don't air anyways till later. And so like it doesn't bother me because later when I get the moment, I'll create the thumbnail or whatever and stuff like that. So anyways, what was the whole point of that? Right. So I was listening back to one of them finally, right? So that I can update the description box too. Right. So I'm listening back and I'm every time the Moldavite comes up for me, I just think about how like Moldavite I have personally felt like in my own life and in the lives of the people around, like you think about, right? Or just, but it's not just being Moldavite, it's being all of them, like at different times, like, you know, like rose quartz, loving, caring, compassionate, this crystal, right? You know, or you know, you've been the clarity, the good shoulder to lean on, the voice of reason for so many, like, you know, it's like activated crystals that fuse into another crystal, right? Whenever it's needed or something like that, right? It's like the lighting of the crystals, but like a dumbass. I talk about it, right? And because these channels up and I do all this kind of stuff and I say this and all this kind of stuff, but for whatever reason now, because I've been going really heavy into my even further expansion into the whole indigo, crystal, rainbow, generations, right? And where I am really like highlighted in terms of identifying who's who, like who's an indigo, who's, although, you know, we each we're all one, we're the same thing, but it's just wherever you're activated on in your evolution at that point, you know what I mean, for recognition, for self-recognition, self-acknowledgement and all this kind of stuff. And so it's just my own resonance with the crystals, right? And then understanding crystals to have rainbows, right? Children, I mean, you know, and this kind of like light department, like, you know what I mean? And so I'm here talking about the Moldavite people, right? And even though I know I'm talking about a crystal and all this kind of stuff, I I didn't put the two and two together. Like Moldavite is a crystal. Crystal is the breed I'm speaking of. They're activated in their Moldavite energy. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it wasn't like I was putting like crystal and Moldavite together, although I was saying Moldavite, which is the crystal, the Moldavite people. Anyways, I don't know if you understood that, but I sure did. And that's what I did. And I had a moment to myself, like, like that was just like a funny epiphany because it was like, bitch, did you not know that? So I was laughing to myself because I'm like, okay, we're starting off like that. Okay. So I figured I'd share that story with you because yeah, that's how it be over here. And that's just the way it is, okay? So all right, so these are tarot cards. Let's roll from our soul, from the core center of our divine universe. I told you. What are we starting off with? Hey, silly, silly. ooh, 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 ooh. So the thing about these is I know I'd be going through the other ones and the runes and all this kind of stuff, right? But this one in particular, I don't be knowing all of these and what they mean. So I got the handy dandy paper. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go looking at that together. But look at that's how this is the lion, right? The lion near energy, fertility, and it landed near the sun. Right over here for the rune, which is for Hilo, most likely. Yes, for Hilo, right? Landed right there. The lion landed by victory, master, positivity, right? Let me see what the lion may heal. Let's see. Is this even the right paper for this? Strength, right. Courage, conviction, strength, determination, action, heroism, virility, right? And then that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. What is that? Wait, I don't think I got the right paper. I don't think I got the right paper. This paper is to another one. But look at this, two ones, right? I mean, 2 ones. I think that's a king or a queen of wands right here. And they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of swords over here in movement, Rado, which is active, right? Then you got these 2 rings, which I'm gonna go with pentacles, right? Here, 2 of pentacles, something being worked upon. Here in joy and happiness, okay? And then 3 of cups, which is right here, light through the dark opening, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of wands, right? Because it be like that though, like this combat is like even just what I hear with that, right? Because it's right here in your hope, success, and balance, right? But taking a gamble, right, on that which you don't really know, right? So the seeds that we sow, and this is 3, 6, 7, 7, 2, but working with the masculine energy, right, for success and having responsibility, owning up to one's own responsibility to the sun energy, the fertility, the victory, the mastery, but having some positivity. And then look at this, is like 2 of cups over here, right, which is hope, success, and balance, increase in prosperity, good health, right? And then masculine fertility, and this I think is probably the wheel, right? I would assume, because it's like a compass for real, but it's like finding your true north, your home too, successfully, right? Having a successful conclusion in love, like in the emotions, right? And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many cups is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, right? Right? And pouring too, like a lot of love into things, right? Into your own humanity, into your own identity, into your own experience, right? And this is changing for you. So your life is changing on an emotional level, on a financial level too. 3 of wands, and look at, you have something coming in. Of course you have things coming in because you have things going out, right? And then there is, right? So look at protection in this kingship, in this in this movement. You have protection, even though you might have to deal with energies external from you that may, and I don't look, it's not imposed because they don't even communicate. So that's what, like, Spirit's saying, like don't even worry about this over here because all of this is great over here. And you got working command posts for you up in here that nothing can touch that with you. Nothing can touch your kingdom, right? Because how you watering things is prosperous. It's positive. It's in alignment. It's in alchemy. And that just pours out loveliness into the world. I like that, right? All right, so that turned out okay. But I gotta find that paper because I thought that was the paper, and that's clearly not the paper. Somebody might be proposing, and that's how I heard that shit real quick because I was looking at this. Hold up, where did it go? Oh my god, but I saw it. I don't care. I saw it. And look at it. Now I see that with that. But yeah, proposing to a queen because now I see that, which is like an empress right here. Somebody might be proposing growing in their love for you. Ooh, you're looking and I'm looking and then look at that. That's like an emperor right there. Right? Like I'm gonna speak it how I speak it. You apply it how you need to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely somebody's thinking about the next step with you. So even if let's say you are married, like let's have a baby or let's travel for a year, just you and me around the world. Like I got your back, you got mine, or doing romantic gestures or just getting more in tune with the love sharing, love making, the fantastic beings that you are, and how connected you can be and how vulnerable and safe you can be in these yummy love feelings, right? Oh, so revealing. And it feels good to feel safe in the company of another, that you can just unravel yourself and walk around naked, right? Be yourself and be truly loved and adored and accepted and feel that shit too. Hi, that's it. I got goosebumps all over me. That should feel yummy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Right? So let's see what the runes I'm making, right? Oh. Right, so this one's out. Let's take that out. So how you can cancel out runes is how they land, right? So these landed on their backs. So we don't need that. So the ones that we will look at, the ones that landed, I can't leave that there like that, but let's see. Yeah, I love roses. I've been working with roses as a little girl. Pretty still a little girl. Right? So let's read these, right? We got that. We're movement, right? This movement in our financial values, right? Prosperity, right? Because you got movement, status, travel, change. And this is wonderful prosperity to gain who in your movement, right? That's good. Protection too for the things that you do, especially in near water, right? And also going with the flow, right? This is the feminine intuitive, right? Learning communication, right? You are protected, right? Divine protection, Thoros, right? Divine protection for the Lagus, female energy, right? As she embarks on this journey, right? Kenaz, right? Light through dark. There's an opening here, right? There's an opening here. There's so much to reveal about the opening here. For real, right? As you got Iwas here, which is also about protection and standing up for something, right? in your communication, speaking words of wisdom, being an inspiration to others, lighting the way, right? In divine ways that matter, right? Because this right here, this is Thuras, right here, near travel and movement, which is another sign, another omen, protection, right? In one's own contemplation too, right? And luck, right? Light through the opening, luck. Having luck through this transition, right? Through this transition that is radioactive too, because you got travel and movement. It's radio, it's active, right? It's nautis, right? Right? It's activating you in places for destruction, natural disaster, right? So this could be like tower-like moments that occur, but they're gifts in disguise, right? Because out comes your talents, your partnerships, divine, right? Where your needs were not being met, then and where you were starving and hungry, right? These things are coming through, light through the dark too, right? Light through the dark during these kind of like transitioning times, because you got to move through these transitioning times, right? So it's all about your identity here, right? It's identity. This is manas, identity. What separates you from everything else, this harvest and reward, this natural cycle that's fertilizing, germinating, right? Activating in ways that are going to serve you best in every single kind of department, way of being, in every kind of way. Right? I like that. Then you got Tiwas right here, aiming at where you are in your in the world, right? And it's the masculine energy, it's putting it out, it's that God, it's the God in you, successful, being responsible too, right? Right? Then you got Iwas, right? In that masculine energy, death, regeneration, rebirth. Right here near Swahilo, which is the sun energy, fertility, victory, mastery, right? With positivity. And then you got Gibo, right? Opening up your gifts, opening up your talents, your passions, your partnerships, your dreams, your goals. The Enlica is protected. You know what I mean? And it even through its recalibration, its regeneration, its rebirth, that be you. This is beautiful. Right? And you got Wunjo right here. Water, divine feminine energy, right? But it's about joy and happiness and the harmony and the productivity of that. And then here on its side, the one that I didn't let go of is Urus, which is about strength, preservation, recovery. So some of you might be still in recovery. That's okay. We're always going to be in recovery in this dimension. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. If you like it here and you are still here, I love you. And also, you know, act the part. If you like it here, like this video. If you love it here, subscribe to my channel. If this is the first time you're here, welcome. Thank you so much. There are many playlists that you can go check out, tap in, turn on, tune in with. There's the community board over there that I update and post daily. You can come chat with me over there, say hi. Yeah, I welcome you to come say hi and engage and be a part here of my channel. I'm thankful for its growth in every kind of way. You can also find me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That's me, the one and only. You can follow over there for free. You can subscribe to for just 99 cents. And there you would be gifted quantum access into, I messed it up. You would be gifted access, immediate access to hundreds plus of infinitely growing posts, content, DIY, strategy, recipes, printables, videos, lives, DM privilege. You get to ask me things, ask the tarot, and all this kind of stuff, which is 99 cents. It's not about the money. It's about 99 cents a month, right? But it's not about the money. It's about the token of honor, love, and respect for the exchange of information and energy that goes to the infinite amount of growing informations I share with you guys there with absolute love and care and on just realness. Like seriously, it's massive. You're gonna get a quantum bang for your buck. Yeah, that's what's up. And you're free to cancel anytime. I don't get any of your private information, so like it is what it is. And it's dope. Like literally, there's hundreds and hundreds of posts back there for you to go and explore with even more. Because that is just how it is. Right. So I'm being called upon. So you will be here. You're going to choose an image that calls out to you for a direct message of inspiration, insight, love being sent to you in evolutionary, prosperous ways. They're going to help you elevate, evolutionize your way, your reign, your game. Okay? You can also go to witchyutopian.com and you can subscribe over there for free and, never miss a beat. Also, I share an Amazon affiliated link, right? And if there's anything that you see that you like up in here, and if I got it through that site, you'll see I share everything that, I update daily. You know what I'm saying? Not daily, but I update whenever I want, and I share beautiful things that I approve of. And what do I mean by approve of? Like I actually I'm a connoisseur of many kind of things, and a lot of the times we waste our fucking money on something that could have been whatever. So I'm not putting anything that's whatever. I'm putting things that I actually like and I use. So you can go check out all the my shop, my Amazon affiliated shop. And yeah, definitely check that out. If you go check that out and you like shit up in there and you go and you click out of it and you think you some slick Rick shit, and then go somewhere else and just go get it and act like you didn't see the shit, that's some karma you reaping. And I don't even believe in karma like that, but I'm just saying, think about the energy of stank ass vibe that comes in to do some messed up shit like that. Why are you trying to hide? You can't hide from the truth. You can't hide from the justice. You can't hide from the energy of bullshit you create for yourself. So if you think you're harming me and you think you're shading me and you think that you some slick Rick Willie and all this kind of stuff, please. It is what it is at the end of the day, but please heal yourself so that you don't need to be such a nasty crab in a fucking bucket. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, moving on, pushing forward, right? So here we are. Let's turn it over to your side. And I like crumbs. I eat it. Oh my God, it's horrible, right? Because oh my God, the way that they are murdered, slaughtered, and stuff is horrible. All right. Which image, my darling, is calling out to you? And it could be more than one too. Don't feel like, oh my God, I had to pick one. But, don't just natural. What is speaking to you? Maybe all of them will speak to you. And that's great if that is the truth. Oh, well, then that's good. Sure. I don't get that one. All right, let's start off with that. So yeah. All right. If you chose this one, flying fish, rise above. It's hard and cold in the deepest, darkest parts of our world. And it is easy to get backed into a corner or placed inside of a box because of pressures to please and expectations of conformity. Please follow me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANT, or at ESS. Or actually do check out the community board here, because whatever meme I share over there that I create, because I love making memes, like, and all this kind of stuff, and sharing other people's memes as well. Yeah, I be posting stuff, like even about this, like I just posted something too, like about the pressures of people overly people pleasing and not doing that. You know what I mean? But our species tends to view hardships and conflict as rites of passage, an assumed way of living that we all must get used to. And that's another horrible conditioning. Even when we try a new direction, plenty of things take us down. But rather than drown in the negativity, rise above it and nurture positivity until it rains. Be conscious, be purposeful, be the light. I love that. Okay, so if you chose this one, the Sphinx, right? Awe and wonder. Be amazed. Feel the wonder. Sit in reverence. We need more of this, and not just the untouchable types. Start acknowledging the common, everyday things, including your own accomplishments. They deserve your recognition too. Yes, yes, yes. Waiting for external praise and validation to boost your, oh my gosh, I reposted something that was funny. That was like, Spirit says fans or something like that, and then fans say not now. And they're like in a desert or something by themselves with no fans. I just thought it was so funny because I'm like, oh my God, because like, you know, why do we do what we do when we do? Like, is it for fans or is it for you? Is it, you know, like this makes me feel good. Like whether anybody watches my videos or not, like I learned that with my blog early on, enchantingbabble.blogspot.com. I was lucky if one person read my blog, and for a few years, nobody read my blog. Like it would be 1 or 2, 3 views, if anything. And then I had like this massive epiphany one night. And that changed the whole course of studying of how I was writing and sharing on my blog. And then after that, I didn't even know, because I don't really know I didn't know how to really navigate anything about like behind the scenes, like analytics and all this kind of stuff. And so I had asked someone to help me with my banner and all this kind of stuff. So they needed to access certain informations. And it was then that I had learned that I had at that point, it was like over 60,000 views and stuff like that, because I switched it up, right? And so like, you see what I'm saying? So, but the whole point of it was I was loving what I was doing, and it didn't matter to me if someone read it or not. It was the fact that I was loving what I was doing, and another person seeing it or not wasn't going to take that away from me. Hold on. Right. So where were we? So yes, the whole point is like, love what you do, whether someone acknowledges it or not. Like seriously, growing up, like I used to feel like after, not with my mom. This is why it was so devastating when I had lost my mom, because I felt that she was the only one that really like acknowledged all my gifts and all my talents and stuff like that. After she had died, I felt like I was left in like like Cinderella's kind of like mean house. Like, I'm not saying everybody in there was mean and all this kind of stuff, although, you know, neglected. Like, there was just, you know, we could go deep. I don't need to reopen those kind of things. But I felt like all that anyone ever spoke about was how bad I did. Like, whenever I did something bad. So it didn't matter what good I did, because the bad outweighed the good. And so it was like, you know, difficult to please, right? When you have that kind of household, and it doesn't, like, nobody commends you. You know what I'm saying? But they'll fucking put you on blast if you do wrong. You know what I mean? And so, like, it was like that. And so, what was the whole point of that? Yeah, so I stopped sharing like a lot of my things, like if I wrote a poem or I wrote a story, or even if I got good remarks from school or anything like that, like I didn't come home and I didn't brag about anything. Like, I was on a roll. Like, I didn't say any of these things because sometimes they didn't even go. Sometimes I didn't even go to these events. There was many award stuff that I didn't go to, even though I was getting an award. There were shows I was a part of, all the way up until showtime, and then I didn't show up. You know? Because I didn't have the things I needed to show up, one, and I didn't have the support I needed either. So it can feel like that, right? Which is why I'm the type of parent that I am too. It's solidified in me that I would never, ever have my child ever feel like she didn't, or he, you know, he, she, or no matter how many children we have, right? All my children will never feel any sense of abandonment from me, nor neglect, one, or like they don't have fucking support. Anything you want to do, I am here to help support you. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's see how we can elaborate this plan out. Let's dive deep. Because that's what they fucking deserve. I've been really called upon to elaborate more with parenting. And I have people ask me to talk more about my parenting ways and my relationship with my daughter. And a lot of it, and it's, I find myself kind of pulled a little bit, because my daughter's very private. Very private. On certain kind of things, she don't even follow me and stuff like that because of how public I am. And I respect her. And she has so many rules about what I can say, show. Like, I can't even post a picture unless it gets approved. I have free reign though on all her childhood pictures. I'm like, you can't tell me shit about those. Like, I'm sorry. And so I get away with those. So I could post any throwbacks of adolescent youth that I want, which is what I do when I do post for her. And she even gets annoyed with those. And I'm like, nope, I got free reign. I got free reign. I can post any of those. But like, if up in part, like to her present day and all this kind of stuff, like, and she comes out beautiful in every fucking picture. Like, every fucking picture. Every fucking picture. And nope, we're not allowed to post. So like, so when it comes to like, maybe I can go back. Okay, I got insight. Maybe that's it. I'll travel back in time. I could talk about the adolescent lessons and stuff. I can't talk about presentation. I can get away with this, guys. All right, so I'll start talking more about my parenting 101s and things like that, especially for spiritually activated children at birth. I thought I was born with her eyes open. She was the talk of the fucking entire nursery. And I know that there's a lot of kids now born in certain kind of things, but her eyes were not shut and they were so fucking open wide. And I was like, that's my alien. That's my alien. Like, why eyes wide open? Like, they were like, she doesn't close them. Like, she's awake. She's awake. She's awake. That was the talk of the whole fucking nursery of how big, bug-eyed, wide. Like, if you see her newborn pictures, her eyes are bug-eyed, wide, fucking open. And chinky, like if she smokes something. I can talk about this. I got free reign in this department. So yeah, so I'm gonna think about that because it's time, especially for those of you that are parents to younger children and stuff like that. And and I work with children too on the day-to-day, teaching yoga to all ages, and I teach yoga too online and stuff like that. So yeah, I work. I have over literally like 25 plus years experience working with kids, like legit experience working with children and throughout my life, not just my own, hundreds of children. Yeah, have been a huge part of my path. I even, when I was in high school, I did internships in a hospital, pediatrics, outpatient and inpatient. I did some inpatient stuff, and yeah, I worked with children back then too. And I taught catechism for many years, from junior high into my high school years, kindergarteners at that time. Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, I love whatever. So, what were we talking about? Yeah, loving what you do, and never mind the validation you seek. As you grow into your own meditation of self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance, you're naturally going to shift. I know it's hard to see that outcome when you're in this mindset, but when you allow the release for the mindset to shift, and it shifts, like it shifts, and once you see, you can't unsee, and you moved already into another reality. You know what I mean? So, okay. So be amazed, feel the wonder, sit in reverence. We need more of this, and not just the untouchable type. Start acknowledging the common, everyday things, including your own accomplishments. They deserve your recognition too. Waiting for external praise and validation to boost your spirit can be erratic and problematic. Reflect at a time when you tried something outside of your comfort zone. Did you say something nice to yourself? If not, now is the time. Be amazed, feel the wonder, sit in reverence. You did it. I love that. Right? So I love that. Sorry, I just gotta put this out. Oh my goodness, I posted today for my subscribers, right? Because that's the beauty about having the subscribers on Instagram. I post daily over there for them, and they get a ton of shit that is shared nowhere else, right? By the way, and what was I saying? Right, so I post daily shit over there. Oh, so yeah, so I posted a meditation tool, a thing for them to do to activate their listening skills and their own connection with their intuition. So that's uploaded today. So you know what I mean? I post things there that I really honestly don't share anywhere else. And that's our stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there's a cool fucking new video today that I posted. By the time you see this video, you're gonna have to look for it. But that's cool because it's all there. That's what I was saying, that I like it because no matter, it's posted on there, but it's hidden from the general public. You know what I'm saying? So if you chose this one, Moai voyage. Oh, like the pyramids of Egypt, the stone circles across Great Britain, the Rose City in Jordan, the Citadel at Machu Picchu. It is anyone's guess how the Moa of Rapa Nui were quarried, moved, and placed. Although these creations cannot be explained, they have captivated our imaginations and have claimed the sacred space within our collective history. They represent dedication, the passage of time, and a great voyage spanning millions of years as you bravely journey on, embrace the mana of the Moai and the spirits of the others. I love that. And like going on your own spiritual journey, right? That's what I was talking about, like this meditation too. I was like, if anything, this helps you, this tool, right? And I have like a formula for you to use too, to try to do your best. And it's not a hard one either. Like, it's really not. It's so simple. Anyone can do it, right? But the development of finer tuning your inner connections with the divine, distinguishing your connection with the divine, and growing in that too every single time. You know what I mean? So you chose this one. Fairy. Mysticism. We are stardust. We are spirits. We are searching for meaning and connection. It is not without justification we find ourselves taken by the world of fairies, magic, and wonderment. How many of you have been called fairies and connect here with the fae? Yay! Hello, my beautiful fays. Right? So, okay, it is not without justification we find ourselves taken by the world of fairies, magic, and wonderment. These facets of the veil are seemingly inaccessible, yet the magic of your youth is a wisp away. These fantastics will not reappear without cajoling. They departed your consciousness for a reason, but you can encourage their affection, sit under a tree, search for signs, gift them whimsy, seek and you shall find whatever it is you are searching for. So connecting even more with our spirits, our ancestors, our guides, the elementals at this time, for those of you that connect. And it's interesting because in the background, this is like folksy. This is like fairy music in the background. Like tapping into our elemental space, every single element, right? Elements, every single element. Complete. There are 5 primary elements: the hearth, otherwise known as ether, air, water, earth, and fire. Each of these elements are found in nature as extensions of the natural world. These elements represent select aspects of yourself. It is important to nourish your whole body. They are integral to your mind, body, and soul. When one is underrepresented, you might notice feeling disconnected or uncertain. To recalibrate these parts, complete a body scan. Taking notice, I do body scans with utopian.com. Taking notice of where you feel depleted. Is there an element missing? Invite more of it into your life. Schedule session with me. We have Zoom and a body scan and a general read is provided. Lotus tree. Fulfillment. The ancients wrote of the lotus tree as the bearer of fruit with the power to lure individuals into lengthy idleness. Those who consume this fruit required coercion to re-engage in their life. Yet idleness in and of itself is not unfavorable, at least until it hinders your ability to achieve your hopes and dreams. It is ambivalence which breeds ennui, a feeling of dissatisfaction derived from inaction. When we permit the world to devise our life, our wishes remain unrealized. To attain fulfillment, get to know who you are and then take action. Right? Don't become so idle, right? This is what we say in a world of distractions. Most people are so shocked whenever they learn that I don't watch TV. They're like, what? Now, don't get me wrong, for those of you that are tapped in, turned on, tuned in, and you have been following all my videos, then you know that as of late, like let's say this last year, my daughter and my best friend have learned to find ways to get me to catch up with some of reality, some shows I've seen and things like this. And so I have tapped back into the world, let's say, but for 10 plus years or so, I completely did not watch anything. And now this last year or so, I have watched certain things only because that's me expressing my love for those that I love and doing something that they enjoy. And it's not like I dislike TV or things like that. I've watched TV in the past and all this kind of stuff. I had shows I had to see. I used to record on the DVD, what is it, DVR or something? I don't remember the names and all this kind of stuff, but I used to do that, like when, so that I didn't miss shows. So I understand the lore, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just sharing, right? That's how it be for me, right? So Pegasus, wellspring, one of the most adored and admired mythological creatures. Pegasus is the quintessential fantastic being to represent the original and bountiful source of inspiration and creativity. Oh yeah, but let's go back to that, talking about that, because that's how we're going to talk about that. But you have so many devices. Like I even catch myself sometimes, like I have to put intentional moments to just put my phone down, right? Because I work so much, I've become so dependent upon this device to do everything that I do. And I could be mobile, I could be on the go. It's made it so simple for me to activate and move my life and in accordance. I can keep track of my scheduling. I can keep track of my website. I can keep track of my social medias. I can move appointments. I can communicate with people on this thing. I can research things. I can write stuff. I can create content on my phone. Like, do you understand? So like I can watch something, I research, I can do this, I can do that, I can communicate. Like, so putting the phone down, not picking it up the moment you fucking wake up, like, you know, not exhausting, like, you know. And so sometimes you get so distracted and then you're like, whoa, I just only came on here for 2 minutes. I'm on here for 10 fucking minutes. Hold up. I got shit to do. Right? So not becoming so idle and lost that you a feeling of dissatisfaction is derived from your own inaction. You know what I mean? So so Pegasus is the quintessential fantastic being to represent the original and bountiful source of inspiration and creativity, right? So creativity, glorious, brave, and ardent, Pegasus bestows determination and courage to glide through the complex and difficult task of life. Do not be afraid when the sun begins to fade, the caverns plunge, and the mountains multiply. Instead, embrace its fervor. Raise your hands to the sky and see where the journey will take you. This is the wellspring of life. I love that. I love that for everybody. Right? Beautiful. There's so many damn like transits and realities happening in our world. Let's see what comes up for those tapping in, tuning in with I right now at this level. What's happening here? For those tapping in, turning on, tuning in. What is happening? Jupiter, fire. So you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be a life path number 7, right? You could be... Huh. Man. You could be traveling. I hear like you in Vegas too, gambling and stuff like that, right? Hidden gems. So like on fire about what though? Let's see, because like here it's like bringing water on barren land. It's like racing or chasing. Like don't get depleted by trying to put water on barren lands, right? Don't expand that. Don't expand yourself so much to give water on barren lands that you, just because your energy, your fire is up, like too, right? Let's see. See what I mean? So you fit through anything, right? Uranus, right? So we got this Uranus, right? And fire. So look at taking off. Ideas are taking off. Look, to someone performing to, speaking to an audience, to on stage, like performing to in every kind of way, traveling the world, right? Getting a lucrative deal and that kind of thing. Speaking for real, motivating others as well, right? It could be an Aquarius, a fire sign, right? Uranus, Jupiter, Uranus. You'll be working with someone that has Jupiter, Uranus. Like one can have a dominant Jupiter, one can, or it could both, right? Earth, look at Pluto is here on Earth. Trust that for real. Right, with that Neptunian, right? Pluto and Pisces, right? So Pluto and Pisces. Jupiter, air. See. What is being revealed here? What is there to see? What is there to see? What articulations do we need to bring into evolutionary sight? Taking flight, right? Someone might be in so many heads about something, right? Wait, hold on, like, can you see that? Okay, you can see that. Then you can take a screenshot of it if you want, and then turn it right side up the way that you need to see it. All right, you can do that too. Now, let me see. So it's like, yeah, it's like bending and contorting yourself, right? Bending and contorting yourself to make it work here, right? The things that you set out to do, but you got your head in so many different places, right? That it can make you feel like a chicken without a head, right? But you got this love dynamic to you that, look at, there's so many different hidden aspects here too, because look at this, someone here is praying to be able to have a baby. Let's heal them. All right, wait. I want to use this one today too because we're gonna remove all negativity, all negative eons too, and all kind of metals. Okay, all things that need to be flushed out from the system. Flushed out from the system so that one can have a fertile womb, safe place for baby to grow. Right? Someone needs to know that too. You have the power to really turn the fire on for you. Be life path number 4. Someone to chooses you. And look at this is a fertile time. Right, this watery energy, it can feel like a circus out there in life, right? And you might be personally in so many different heads, right? About because you want so many things. You want this firework energy. You are a firecracker too, right? You got so many ideas, so many things to do, so many areas you can go in. Your connection with the divine is continuously growing, right? You can fit yourself into any little socket, but do not overly extend yourself to that which is a barren earth, right? Because you're the star here. You have this powerful energy that is on top of the world, but there might be something hidden from you that, maybe look at that taking flight, like maybe in something like maybe in love too. I just don't want to say, I don't want to be negative in any kind of way, but like, some kind of question mark in regards to love. Or what you love, if you have love already. Because look at this, feels like you have love, but you don't see it. You don't see his head. And so you might be sad about something, questioning something, and this person is like, does she not see me? Something like that. Pluto again. Pluto is in Aquarius now, right? There might be people gossiping too, right? But you got the real tea. And then you got people fake uniting. And you like, what the fuck? But you got the real tea. And these people are talking a lot of shit, you know what I mean? This type of energy, like this chaos and stuff like that. But look at Pluto up in here setting a bomb to that mofo. Like, bam, right? Writing all of this all across, look at the map. Look at the globe, like all across the world. Pluto is I like the way Pluto's showing up. Look at on Earth, like fire, a bomb here on Earth. Like, yo, I wasn't even doing a Pluto reading. I swear I was not. Guys, you saw where I was going with this. I was talking about love, right? And I'm just like, whoa, go back to evolution. Spirit's like, go back to evolution. Fuck love right now. But no, I'm just kidding. Not fuck love, because love is all a part of this. It's all a part of this because you have it here. You have it here, right? And so So this too, because you could have it here, right? You could have it in your immediate chosen family, friend group, and you're still crying over spilt milk about that which happened yesterday or two, and all the people that may have screwed you and or gossip about you or talk about you, and it's like a vampire succubi energy. And this could also be the voices in your mind from your conditioned life of all this kind of stuff. So it's like, do I unite with these snakes, these foxes, these, like, I don't like to use these animals, these beautiful creatures as characteristic traits of animals, because I don't think foxes are like, you know, conniving in that kind of way. They're not malicious. They're just surviving. You get what I'm saying? It's their instinct to be and do that which they do. But humans, nah, they be conscious too, and be choosing to be a fool, choosing to be a snake, choosing to be this gossiper, this person that look, it shows all faces. So it's like, it's not a two-face, it's a chameleon. All right. Memories of love. Look at, because someone here is thinking about having love, wanting love. For some, this is a past love or nostalgia for love. Oh, oh, oh. For some, and I'm sorry to say this even like this, right? Because look at, you see how this is an interracial couple right here, right? This person over here is tight, that this person over here chose this person over here. And so all eyes be on this romance right here. This might be an uncommon, like, so you see how they're different? And I don't mean to point out colors of the skin, but just like, can you see that? Like, do you see what I'm talking about? And then if we go back to over here again, look at this shit like that too. You see that? Like, you don't see that. So something coming out of the woodworks. Other people might be upset about this kind of union that you have with another person, right? And they might be spying. Or somebody might be so curious or interested in your love life that they look in. You're trying to look anyways. What the hell's going on over here? It's fire signs, air signs, water signs. Could be an Aries, because look at Aries popped out, but we're also in Aries season. Oh, okay. So all of this is an Aries season right now to pop it off. Have a moon in Aries, right? A Venus in Aries, moon, Venus, Mars in Aries, or Jupiter in Aries. Could be an Aries. So we in Aries season, but still in Pisces season in Vedic astrology, 5th house, right? You can have Aries in the 5th house, Virgo, 5th house energy. So yeah, working too on your creativity and that which you are creating for stability, right? Also cleaning house, cleaning up your mess. Working on your inner child wound healing. Being strong and staying true, competitive, you know, but coming out victorious too, ambitious. 2 more. Right? So yeah, so just traveling through to this being in charge too, and the weight that this has on you with your creativity, with your love life, right? And the dark night of the soul, right? This Piscean energy too, and how look at this lone wolf, right? Like this coming to being in charge may have been alone, right? This struggle, this path, right? That you're rising to from, it could be life path number 1, right? It was always one, but now it's more than one. It's now making room and building house for something more, right? And you got people tight. So it could be even a past lover of your lover. This could be applying for both of you too. So whomever you are going to be with or whomever you are with, if you're with somebody, both of you have people in the past crying over you. Like even whether they say it or not, whether they come to you and say it or whatever the case may be, they're feeling it deep, right? And like straight, like if they can spy, they will. Could be a Capricorn, Earth sign, right? So be a water sign as well, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, love. Like right here, look at going to the next round with your mate. Pluto, it could be with an air sign too, air and fire sign. Major transformation happening between the odd couple. Like this person could be like, you could be little, they could be really tall, they could have blonde hair, you could have brown hair. They could be white, you could be another thing, something else. Yeah. Very beautiful soul. Who's your prayer? Okay, beautiful souls. Which do you choose? You can choose more than one. You can choose them all. But which one is intuitively talking to you right now at this moment in time? Okie dokie. If you choose this one, love and accept yourself. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. If you choose this one, healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. If you chose that one, connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. If you chose that one, the miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Oh, I have a story with this angel and how I came across this angel for the first time, right? So I'm going to talk about that in my evolutionary vlog. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. All right. If you chose this one, unconditional love, the Divine Mother, right? Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve, right? And if you chose that one, change and transition, which is what we're talking about, Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Azrael. Love that. Any others? Express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Peaceful warrior, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. I love that. Synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Peace, yin and yang at this time. Honor your feelings, Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Earth Angel, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. New beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. I love that. Okay, random therapy card. Self-confidence and loving yourself come from healthy self-esteem and from the positive beliefs that you hold about yourself, your talents, and your accomplishments. Write down a list of all of your accomplishments, talents, and special qualities. Start every day next week reading this list and see how you feel throughout the day. Ask yourself, am I happy with my current work situation? Why or why not? Ask yourself, am I happy with my personality? Or do I want to change something? If so, what do I wish to change and what needs to be done? Ask yourself, how happy am I with my diet and what changes could be made? Do I have an unhealthy eating pattern? Do I eat late before bed, eat when I am bored or stressed, don't eat for hours at a time, etc.? Ask yourself, do I have any secret sexual fantasies that I'm ashamed of admitting? What are they? What do they say about me? What happens if I try to make them a reality? What is stopping me? One more. Some studies have found that regular exercise works as well as medication for some people to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. And the effects can be long lasting. One intense exercise session can lighten or stop symptoms for hours, while a regular schedule of exercise may reduce them or over time. For the next week or two, try exercising every single day and see how that affects your mood. I love that. Great advice. What can be expected for those tapping in, turning on, tuning in with at this moment in divine right time? What for this month ahead? Wait, what month is it still? We're still in March. All of these messages are timeless. I'm not sure if by the time you see this, it'll be April. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe the end of March. I don't know. For the month ahead. For whenever you tap in, turn on, chicken. Like 10 plus years ago, someone had gotten me this deck. We were Instagram, it was an Instagram follower of mine, and they had sent me this deck, but I had it for a long time, and then 1 year something spilled on it and it ruined the like half of the deck. So recently someone again is like this deck got me this deck, and so it's been years since I've been using this deck, because ever since the one that I had from 10 plus years ago got ruined, I didn't get it again and so now this is like kind of gifted again. So I'm like, is like this, because I still had the booklet for this one. I never threw out the booklet, but I had threw out the deck, and it took me a while to throw out the deck too, because I didn't want to throw it away, but it was ruined. Anyways, so these are in my Amazon affiliated shop too, if you're interested in learning more about the deck. Anyway, so these were gifted again. So I'm like, okay, thank you. So I had this, and I didn't have it, and now I have it again. Okay. So what messages do we have for those tapping? So what messages do we have for those tapped in, turned on, turned in? You should, and you would have been able to see the difference of those, because when they got ruined, right, they were already so much worn in. They're like I have quite a few decks that are like really worn in. That you'd be like, wow, how old is that deck? Like over 10 plus years old. Some of you too, like you have your biggest supporters behind the scenes, and that has helped you to really all right, because I got 50-50 crowd, like for some of you that are in that evolution, right, to appreciate that. Don't be seeking without, outside, that which you have within, of course, but that which you also have around you. And it might not be loud, but it's solid. You know what I mean? It's solid. Not everybody's about this boisterous social media land. Some people are not about that life. So you might have partners or a divine counterpart or friends and stuff that are not about that life. So you come from that world, or you're in that world, and they are really not. They don't even probably have a social media. Oh yeah, there's people that don't have social media, y'all. People that are not about that life. Not the ones that pretend not to have social media, but be on it all the time and like don't even have an account name, like a user, blah, 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 just because they like to be nosy. Not even that, yo. That. Not even that. Not even that. My best friend got no social media at all. Another friend of mine too, no social media at all. One had it once, years ago, and it was made for them, and the other one never had anything. I never even had a MySpace. Okay. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment, right? And you could be in these energies right now, just uncertainty, but you are sovereign being, right? And you're awakening to your own sovereignty too. And where you are in your state of evolution, right? Death, regeneration, rebirth, right? So there's hidden knowledge, right? That is yet to be revealed to you, but this is a harvest time, right? A harvest time in the uncertainties, right? Because Earth is one of it's the element of tangibility here, and that is what's rocking, right? But you're the dreamer, right? You're the dreamer, you're the visionary, you're the game changer, you know. Three of water, right? So look at, out of this uncertainty and fear comes a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth announcement, the need to have more fun, right? So diving into the watery elements of feeling, right? Feeling things so deep. Two of Earth, right? Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach, right? You could be 25 years old. You could be life path number 2, life path number 5, life path number 3, angel number 253, angel number 325, 523, 325, 235, 253. 523. Hey. Right. So like getting the rest that you need to and not worrying so much about your finances, right? Because if you keep worrying about your finances, you tell the universe that you don't have something and so you only create more of not having that something. No matter how hard you work, and why would you want to put resistant energy to the work that you are doing, that you're putting in the work for? You know what I mean? Justice, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. You could be life path number 8 too, right? Archangel Raguel, right? So bringing justice to a situation, right? The womb, right? 6 of fire, right? So competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others, right? But you got 6 of fire because this dropped out together like this, right? So, and it came out on top of the 5. Victory, right? Victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition and awards. Right? Public recognition and awards. Right? Victory. You could be a fire sign. You could be life path number 6. Right? Victory. Awakening. Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important for you to be yourself. Let me turn this on. It's important for you to be yourself right now. Not to be anybody else and not to be that which you believe is trending. Be you. We life path number 3. And so you could be life path number 3 and then 3 of fire came. So you could be life path number 3. You could be 33 years old. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love, wedding proposals. This shit just keeps coming up no matter what decks I'm pulling out. The need to balance your emotions, an invitation to a social event. So a partner, or a person might invite you to a social event, and that might be the clue that they're into you. Like, hey, you want to be my date? Right? So stop expecting the worst, right? Because then that could become self-fulfilling prophecies, right? So stop worrying. Get out of your own head, right? Stop stabbing yourself with your own fucking unicorn horn. That shit is painful. right? You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. That could be you too. Don't mind when I say that, but speak your mind with confidence. They might be coming to you speaking their mind with confidence to seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations, right? Somebody in their fields, right? Like somebody in their fields, page of water for real. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly, but they might be new for them. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins, a new phase, heightened psychic abilities, right? What do we have to say, right? So the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction too. And the addiction could be in the way that you think, in the way that you move, your conditions, your conditionings, your behavioral patterns and conditioning. Balance, Archangel Zedekiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for the perfect timing. Someone could be waiting for the perfect time to tell you exactly how they feel or come to you with a proposal for real. So they might be planning this now, and this might be taking some time because they really want to put into consideration what they have for you in mind, right? So page of air, so they might be really an air sign too. Strong air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius dominant in their chart too, and they might have a water moon, right? So they could have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces moon, or Venus too, right? Or they might even have a Venus air sign, Venus in their air Venus. They could have a air Venus, which also makes them really less detached from their emotions, which is why they take, because look at so much air surrounds them, so their water might be within, so but the air is dominant on the outside and external too, right? So it can be challenging, right? Delays and changes to their plans, truth delivered without tact, or things that they right, they might not be revealing to you exactly in the way that you might reveal into them about how you feel. Like it's two different love languages, right? Two different elements here. You could be a water sign, you could be a fire sign. They could be an air sign, earth sign, shit like that, the dreamer, right? But Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, going into a new portal of evolution in love and relationships and partnering. Do it from that side. I tried though. I got little hands. That's so cute. Right? Knight of Earth, like someone loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Might be taking their damn time, right? The Knight of Pentacles type of energy. But it's time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel, someone coming in. And also money too, right? Opportunities, right? Too. Life experience, Archangel Chamiel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings, right? Okay. Life path number 7 too, right? Renewal, 6 of fire. There goes that victory. Good news on its way. Public recognition and awards. Review and evaluate a favorite assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Wow. Let's see what other angel messages we have. For those tapping in, turning on, tuning in right now at this moment in time. Michael, defender and protector of earth, reveals truth, restores faith, reassurance, strength, courage, right? Resolve, cutting cords. Call on me when you feel afraid, lonely, in despair, or in a need of courage and protection. Sapphire, Sunday, trust. It could be life path number 1, 2, right? It could be a Leo or an earth sign, right? It could be a Gemini, Pisces, right? Aquarius, patron of psychics and students, Ambriel, clarity, psychic protection, inspire, curiosity, intellectual communication, aha moments, right? I clear mental fog and doubt and bring psychic insight to your awareness for spiritual and galactic benefits. Sodalite, may stay positive. Right, we say Gemini, Pisces, Mercury. Could be 34 years old, it could be 43 years old, right? You could be 34 years old, right? 34, it could be life path number 1, 7. It could be life path number 7, 4, 7. Right? Angel of hope and peace, fights evil, light wins, powerful force, break free, confidence, faith, trust. Right? I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. Tiger's eye, timeless, yes. Right? Very nice. And this is the palace energy. You can find out your palace sign, right? Your palace, it's P, I'm not mistaken, it's PAL, either 1 L or 2 LLAS. Your palace sign in astrology. Right, you could be 47 years old. You've been born in 1974. Vehua, angel of willpower and new beginnings. This is about motivation, ambition, new starts, aspirations, new projects, attaining your goals. I infuse you with creative passion and energy to start and successfully complete new projects. Amazonite, today's the day. This card is all about success, right? You have Aries up in here too. Machidio, I don't know how to say this name. Divine angel of grace and truth. You could be 32 years old, you could be 23 years old, you could be Aries too, right? Heart focus, grace, growth, light of truth, clean heart, honesty, trustworthiness. I reveal the paths to God and will restore the divine light in your heart to show you the way. Ruby, March, take action. Leo, you could be 30 years old. You could be an Aquarius, right? Angel of mental force and calmness, battles depression, serenity, tech support, reveals lies, stops overthinking, clarity. I fix gaps between mind and emotions and help navigate complex situations and people who play mind games. It's Pearl, January, be assertive. Life path number 3, life path number 5, life path number 4, life path number 7, life path number 8. Life path number 4, I said that, right? Life path number 6. I have a birthday in April, birthday in March. Raziel, angel of magic and mysteries, behind the veil, mediumship. You could be life path number 8, you could be a Leo. Mediumship, divine, you could be a fixed sign, divine wisdom, illumination, dreams, visions, dive deep. I enhance your spiritual gifts, infuse your heart with inner knowing, and reveal the secrets of source. Clear quartz, 1 week, many options. In 1 week, you'll have many options. So be observed, because today's the day for success, right? This is timeless message for you, right? Stay positive through and through. So keep taking action and trust in what is being unveiled to you, right? Trust. It could be Cancer moon, right? You could be Pisces moon, you could be Pisces period, you could be 35 years old, you could be 53 years old. Muriel, angel of intuition and inner peace. Clara Alliance, aromatherapy, calm emotion. Gentle, you might have Clara Alliance, gentle touch, patron of empaths, intuition. I send waves of a fragrant harmony and peace to calm your heart and to clear your sentient channels to God. Selenite, June, peaceful resolution. There's going to be peaceful resolution. Raguel, keeper of the Akashic records. You could be life path number 8. You could be a Sagittarius. You could have a palace in Sagittarius too. Balance, peace, meditate according to plan, divine order, sacred knowledge, research. I bring balance, order, and justice to those who ask and desire to follow God's plan for their lives. Aquamarine, in 2 weeks, you will get more information to a solution, an opportunity that is taking place for you. What other messages do we have for those that are tapping in, turning on, tuning in? I see 5757 right now. Like we life path number 5, life path number 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just 3. We life path number 3. Barkachil, divine angel of blessings, bless up, showers of heavenly love, intercession, good fortune, removes blocks to success. I like that. It could be Pisces energy up in here, right? It could be Pisces with a Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces or whatever the case may be, but you could also have a Jupiter, but it's also ruled by Jupiter. All right, showers of heavenly love, intercession, good fortune, removes blocks to success. I can help you become a generous channel through which God will pour a fountain of bless-ups into people's lives. Unikite, February, opportunity awaits. Be 31 years old. Be life path number 4, life path number 1, life path number 3. Sandalphon. Then we say that again. Him. Here we go. Pisces energy here, right? He could have been born in 1991, 1961. Life path number 9, life path number 1. Harmonic healing, 5th chakra melody. Didn't Sandalphon come in the other deck too? Wow. So maybe somebody here needs to really look up this angel and what that means to you. And please do let me know. All right, harmonic healing, 5th chakra, melody, clairaudience, creative expression, poetry. All right, so my story was Sandalphon. And the first time I ever came across, because it's coming up twice, maybe I should just share it now. The first time I ever came across this angel, I didn't know anything about this particular angel at all or the name. And so part of my question was, why do people get names and I don't? I just get like energies and shit like that. Like, why do everybody go like, oh, that's Jessica, oh, that's this, that's that, and me, I just get like whatever. So I was diving into this world of like, okay, what is this? Am I just crazy and all this kind of stuff? And so I kept receiving download after download after download of images of this energy. And so anyways, all the images that I downloaded and that I received, I then started to look up. And there was a thing about this angel being the tallest of them tall. And the energy and the presence in the room, because that's what I was looking at. I was like, it's tall. It's just so tall. It's just such a tall energy. And so that's how I discovered San Delphon, anyways. And then learning my relationship with music and how this would be actually quite fitting, you know what I mean, too, along with Metatron and stuff like that. But anyways, I help you tune your frequency to source through sound vibrations and music, singing, and poetry. Turquoise days communicate clearly. Two more. Well, keeps on. Keeper of the Akashic records. Here we go. Maybe I share a dream too. It could be Sagittarius, life path number 8. Like I said, I bring balance, order, and justice to those who ask and desire to follow God's plan for their lives. Samiel, angel of unconditional love, relationships repair, heals broken hearts, tenderness, family unity, restores harmony. I foster harmonious relationships by filling hearts with compassion and love. I also help soulmates unite. Rhodochrosite, new moon compromise. Ooh. Okay. One more. Uriel, keeper of wisdom and inspiration, guidance of prophetic vision, decisions, plans of action, sparks of inspiration. I give wisdom to solve complicated problems and help you find solutions for challenging predicaments. Ruby, Tuesday, something better, right? Beautiful. It could be Taurus, Aries, right? Whatever. And we're gonna just pour love into this. We're pouring love. Actually, this is a very antique. I have 2 available on my shop at witchyutopian.com. That's not why I'm showing this, but this is to shower into your bless ups. Anywho, okay. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. May all that is tapped in, turned on, tuned in, receive the harmony of alchemy that exists here in this sacred space created for you and I to join together on in love, prosperity, abundance, harmony, joy, evolution, revolution. Till next time, I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Bye.